YouTube was understood, don't need to be explained. Look, you moving in silence and you staying off to yourself gonna trigger a lot of people. It's gonna trigger a lot of people. See, for the simple fact that you remain a mystery. See, this is the thing. When you are a mystery, hey, let me tell y'all something before I get started. Y'all know how I be saying, see, this the thing. I don't even be realizing I be saying it. I be reviewing my videos and I be like, man, I said, see, this the thing over and over again. So like, it just comes naturally. Like, I don't be trying to say that. I don't be trying to say, see, this the thing. It just be coming. So I just want to put that up out there. Like, I don't know why. So look, if y'all hear me say, see, this the thing, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, see, you remain a mystery. You got to understand something. People who remain a mystery, when I say remain a mystery, you seen, but nobody knows anything about you. We live in a time now to where people feel as though they are people have this false sense of entitlement to where they feel as though they have to know just something about you. Like, they have to know your business. They have to know they have to know your plans. They have to know your dreams and goals. They got to know what you got going on towards the future. They got to know just your personal life. This is most people around you. They feel, a lot of people feel as though they don't see this my thing. See this my thing. They feel as though without them knowing anything personal about you, without them knowing any of your business, they feel as though that people feel as though that, see this thing, when you don't tell people your business, when you move low key, when you move in silence, when you know for a fact that you got to keep your mouth shut and you got to keep everything to yourself, due to the fact that you know for a fact that if you already experienced firsthand, all of us experience firsthand what happens when we tell our business, when we tell our personal business, what happens when we tell our dreams and goals, what happens when we tell people what we got going on towards the future. Things never go, when you talk and when you tell your personal business, things never go according to plan. Things never go according to plan. And in my personal opinion, the reason why things never go according to plan is because you did open up your mouth. You opened up your mouth and you were supposed to keep that. You were supposed to keep that secret, because it wasn't nobody's business. It's not nobody's business. But this the thing, people, you got to understand something. It's going to be individuals who going to try to manipulate you into actually telling them what you have going on in your personal business. See, this the thing, when you meet people and when you come across people, the people, we speaking for us, because we don't gossip. We don't tell people our personal business. We don't ask other people to tell us they personal business. We don't ask for these things. We not interested in what somebody else loves. Like, we don't worry about the next man. We don't worry about other people, because we're focused on our purpose. We're focused on our journey. I got too much on my plate already as is. So for me to focus on what somebody else doing, I'll be through off track. And I cannot afford to allow my mind to become distracted and to allow my mind to veer away from my path. I cannot do that. And that's what happens when you entertain gossip, when you kiss and tell, when you tell people your business. You got to understand, just by you telling people your business, your personal life and your plans and your goals, guess what you doing? You ain't doing nothing. For every time you speak, you ain't doing nothing but holding yourself back. You ain't finna receive them blessings now, because you talking. Everything don't supposed to be said or spoken about. Yeah, that's what happens. But look, when you remain silent and when you remain a mystery, when you don't go around telling people your business, when you just in your own lane, people gonna wonder like, okay, wait a minute. We ain't never, we have not, how come everybody around us, it partakes in gossip? How come everybody around us tells us what they got going on? We telling everybody our business. They telling our business. They telling us their business. But this the thing. How come how come he the only one that's silent? He been around us. He come around us every single day. But how come he don't never tell us what he got going on? How come he don't never, every time we speak, he go about his business. It's like he don't want to hear us gossip. He don't want to hear us gloat. What kind of dude is this? Why, how come? This is what they think. See, they're not used to individuals who don't partake in folly. That's bullshit. They're not used to individuals they're not used to individuals that literally don't get off by gossiping, by telling personal business. I'm not doing it. First of all, you got to understand something. What connection did we establish for me to even be discussing private matters or discussing what I got going on towards the future? Who are you? What connection did we establish? No, really, just because I work with you, just because you see me in public, just because you see me, just because I was in the same room around you, that don't mean we in the same league. That don't mean we come from the same world. That don't mean we're the same. That don't mean we're the same. That don't. You never look. They never met individuals that was grounded before. You got to understand something. We not talking, we living it. We living it. See, we can see that other people talking. We can see when you're living like that, when you live in truth, and when you actually live, a lifestyle built off integrity, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be paying attention. Look, you ain't gonna pay attention to nobody's words. You're gonna pay attention to their actions. I'm telling you, a lot of people, they not living in truth. They not living like that. And then on top of that, they're gonna try. The only reason why they're gonna try to come up in our life and try to love bomb us and try to manipulate us into accepting that they are one of us is because they want to enable a support system. They want a support system. That's why. We talking about toxic people in general. We talking about toxic people. That's why, you going to hear a lot of people be like, man, you know what? I'm a chosen one too. No, you not. No, you're not chosen. You're not chosen. I'm telling you, you're not chosen. You're not chosen. You see a group of people that represents healing. You see a group of people that represents understanding. You see a group of people that represents love. So you see a group of people that's not judgmental, and you see a group of people that's that don't criticize people. We accept people for who they really are. We accept people no matter what, because guess what? We are not God, and we cannot judge anybody. Who are we to judge? So the only thing whether you good or bad, the only thing I can do is accept you and go on by my business. See, this the thing. It's a lot of people that know for a fact that, okay, children of God, they loving, they got that understanding. So we got to go in that circle. We got to go. Look, we gonna choose that circle. I want to say I'm a chosen one, so I can feel a part of something, so I can feel a part of something, so it can make me feel special just by saying, hey, I'm chosen also. You're not chosen. You're not chosen. You just saying that because you wanna slither your way up into this administration. Hopefully having this mindset. Okay, well, you know what? Okay, I'm around children of God now. I'm gonna be supported no matter what. I'm not gonna support you no matter what. Guess what? I'm gonna question you. I'm gonna question you. You just can't come up. You can't come up to me and be like, well, you know what, Rob? I'm chosen. I've been doing this and that, and guess what? You better be ready. As soon as you tell me, I'm finna ask you some questions, and if you cannot answer these questions, get up out my face. Because I'm the real deal, and I ain't got time for people putting on a facade because you want benefits of being righteous. That's not gonna happen. Just live in truth. Just live in truth. Look. We ain't even, look, another thing, Let me tell y'all something. Oh, hey, man, look, let me tell y'all something, bro. People gonna try to make it seem as though you stuck up or that you hurting on the inside for the simple fact that you are in your own lane. You are in your own element. You won't tell nobody your business. Let me tell you something. When you don't try to fit in, but when you let it be known that you're not here to fit in, watch it, because individuals going to try to gaslight the situation. They're going to try to do it every time. They're going to try to gaslight the situation, and they're going to use projection on you also. Meaning, you not, just because you know you smart. See, this the thing. It's not that we not here to fit in, but once we get around certain people, what y'all don't realize is that I'm quiet because, see, one of the reasons why I'm quiet is because I'm peaceful. That's just what it is for me. I don't have to talk. But two, if I'm around a group of people, I'm silent because I have to analyze and observe everybody and everything around me. I have to. I'm very conscious of aware. I'm quiet because I'm observing and I'm analyzing everything and everybody around me. And I come to the realization, the real reason why I'm silent around you individuals is because I come to the realization that you individuals are not who y'all appear to be. You not who you appear to be. See, I'm the real deal. I'm the real deal because I'm the real deal. Because I'm the real deal and I'm up front. I don't have to speak. You can tell that I'm not trying to fit in when you look at me. You can tell by how everybody in the group, y'all tell each other business, y'all gossip, and y'all speak on what y'all got going on towards the future. You looking at me, remain silent every day I come around you, and you think they think to themselves, he don't say nothing. He don't be saying nothing. This is how they think. This is how they think when you don't fit in. People don't like when you don't fit in. They don't like that, but who cares about them? It's not about what y'all like. We don't care about y'all not liking it. I'm not about to fit in. And they don't like that. So let me tell you what's going to happen when people know for a fact that you are not in a get along gang and that you're not trying to fit in. They're going to try to gaslight the narrative. They're going to try to project. They're going to try to project negative qualities onto you anyway. They're going to try to make it seem as though, man, well, you know what? Okay, let's just take me for example. Okay, Robert, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm just minding my business, right? Everybody gossiping, everybody telling each other business. But then somebody, look, man, Robert, you silent. What's wrong with you, man? But you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Look at how people naturally assume. See, they naturally assume that this is what they're going to naturally assume once people realize that you are not here to fit in. They're going to project, meaning they're going to say, they're going to try to make it seem as though you're hurting, if somebody hurt you or something wrong with you. Somebody probably going to be like, man, who hurt you? Who wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm just silent. You never met an individual. See, you never met an individual that did not talk. You never met an individual that was not impressed by any of the stuff that y'all got, by any of the stuff that you're trying to gossip and gloat about, because I already know for the simple fact, if you talking, you ain't about it. You talk too much. You talk too much. Then on top of that, I'm somebody, even when you ask me my business, I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not telling you nothing. You can't manipulate me into getting me to talk about anything personal, any of my dreams and goals that I got going towards the future, because like I said, I've already observed and analyzed each and everybody in this setting. I'm not going to tell nobody that I did that because it's not my place, but I'm going to remain silent around you individuals because it is in my analyzation and my observation that I come to the realization that you individuals are little children. You individuals remind me of individuals that have caused me trauma in the past. Y'all have characteristics and traits of an individual that's toxic. I'm not toxic. So therefore, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to be aloof. I'm going to back away from you. I'm not going to get involved with you. I'm not telling you any of my business. I'm not doing it because I know for a fact that I cannot trust you. It's not personal. It's spiritual. You are a toxic individual. And most people just happen to be toxic. Yeah, most people just happen to be toxic. That's a sign of toxicity. Constantly talking about, constantly gossiping, slandering, kissing and telling. That's toxic. That's toxic. That's toxic. You thought you had a dummy. They thought they had a dummy. They thought, look, they thought we was gonna come up. Look, they thought we was gonna come up in there and fit. They thought we was gonna come up in there and fit in. They thought we was gonna join the circle. We ain't gonna join that circle. We bigger than the circle. We better than the circle. I'm not finna stoop to your level. Who are you? You gotta ask yourself. We gotta ask ourselves. When we look at people, we gotta ask ourselves one question: who are these people? Who are you? What makes you important enough for me to compromise who I am? What makes you who deemed you important? See, this thing, you might be important. You might be important in your eyes due to you having a false perception on reality. And due to individuals not looking inwardly, y'all instead of looking inwardly, y'all look outwardly. And then on top of that, you don't have a deep sense, you don't have a deep, meaningful sense of happiness. So you have to distract yourself with temporary pleasure, materialism. You can't have an intelligent conversation. You can't have deep, meaningful conversations. You can't have conversations that consist of wisdom. You can't have these conversations. You can't have deep, intellectual, meaningful conversations. So the only thing that I hear you individuals talk about is he say, she say. So therefore, I'm not a fan of yellow journalism. I want to have deep conversations. I want to talk about growth. You individuals just not in the league that I'm in. So it's not that I think I'm better than y'all. And it's not that I'm arrogant or cocky. It's not that I'm hurt. It's not that it's just, I know for a fact y'all are not to be trusted. And y'all are one track minded. You might be some in your eyes, but to me, you're a little kid. You can tell yourself whatever you want to, but I have already observed and analyzed each and every individual in a room. And it's not personal. It's spiritual. So you're just going to go around telling people, man, you know what, dude, act like this, dude. It's not that. I just realized that you are not individuals that I need to be around. And I don't want to have any conversation with you just because I don't want to talk, just because I don't want to expound in conversation with you. That doesn't mean something is wrong with me. Just because I'm silent, that doesn't mean something is wrong with me. No, I'm silent because I'm the most dangerous individual in a room. I already know everything about you just by how you conduct yourself, and based off my observation and analyzation. I'm still analyzing everything that you saying, and what you don't realize is that you have displayed so many red flags around me. You people have displayed so many red flags around me. I ain't got no choice but to remain silent and play dumb. Yeah. People don't like that. They don't like that. I'm telling you, they don't like that. They don't like, because by us not fitting in, it triggers them. But so they develop, so this the thing, they start to ponder. And they start to think to themselves, okay, well, you know what? People are making their mission just to trick you out your position and to manipulate you into actually finding out things about you later on so that they can use it against you. But when they don't, once you come across individuals that know the game, that move correct, they gonna go on about their business, because you ain't gonna tell, because they already know they can't get no answers from out of you. When people know they can't get no answers out of you, eventually they gonna leave you alone. And if they don't leave you alone, eventually you're gonna have to stand on the business and let them know exactly, hey, I'm not this type of individual. And hey, please forgive me. I'm gonna say this in the most respectful way possible. I don't know you, and I will never tell you anything that's involving me, because that's personal, sir. You got to understand that, sir. Or what female? I'm sorry, I don't know you yet, and I'm not finna share anything with you. And even if I was to share anything with you, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm not gonna tell you anything, because at the end of the day, I still don't trust you. We don't trust y'all. And you want to know why we don't trust y'all? We can see that y'all ain't nobody to be trusted. Y'all ain't nobody to trust. Man, look, stay blessed.